Just had a car behind me, so we could just kind of swing around here, pull up, and I think just right ahead over there, beautiful little spot on the other side of this railway track, and we may be able to get into it and discuss what's going on. Yeah, so I think this would be a great spot here. Hi guys, thanks for tuning into the very first episode of Scooting Australia. So my name's Graham and I'm a sort of more mature rider, but I've just purchased myself the new 2025 model Xmax 300, which I'll go in detail at the moment. But first off, I just want to let you know what's going to happen on this channel. I'll be riding this Xmax 300 scooter, the various, what we'd call hotspots around this area, like where they first found the first payable gold, going up to areas like native fauna, wildlife, various caves, things like that. Got a couple of drones, the new S3S and the Mini 5 Pro, and I'm going to record drone shots and things like that on the travels. And while we're at it, like where we are now, just like a little area like this, you'll probably find that I'll pull up in places like this, and we'll pull up here and do a coffee break there, we'll make a few pancakes, make it more interesting on the trips. And I think overall there'll be a couple of episodes coming later on where I'll actually get out and do a couple of overnight camping things, because I've got all the camping gear I bought to do all this stuff, like the camping gear, the cooking gear, the drones, everything like that, to get out on this beautiful looking bike, or scooter I should say, and give it a workout. This is a new 2025 model Xmax 300. I bought that about roughly a week ago. So, but what do you think of the colour? Leave a comment there if you like it, and don't forget, if you think that this may appeal to you, you'd like to see this channel go, by all means subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and we'll go from there. But so far, I've only put 60 kilometres on it, but I have had previous experience with Xmaxes, and I think I've had over the years probably 4 of them, so I really do like the Xmax 300 scooter. Had a couple of NMAX too, but I find they're a little bit down on power, because I want to go out to places where, you know, I might be going 200, 300, 400 kilometre rides per trip, and I want something that cruises comfortably at 100 or 110 when I'm in the faster zone. But overall, this new model, it's got the power windscreen, a little bit different in the dash, but overall, pretty nice. And this colour's classed as, I think, bright red, but in actual fact, to me, it looks more like an orange. So that's something that's a little bit different. It's a really nice little scooter to ride at this stage. These weigh in at roughly 180 kilos. They've got a 15-inch front wheel, 14-inch back, roughly 45 litres of underseat storage, which will come in handy for me because I've got a fair bit of stuff to cart along on the trip anyway. And, you know, I think overall it should be a good experience. So if you like this idea, you know, by all means, sub to the channel, help it kick off. And I'm pretty sure we'll really enjoy the experience riding this around, and I can show you some beautiful scenery around here of the Australian bush, animals, flora, fauna, everything like that. I can toss into the clips and go from there. I'll just get the camera and we'll have a close look at the bike itself. This one's classed as bright red, but I think it's actually more like an orange. So we'll go and have a bit closer look at it. This is the new, or the current, or the latest model. It was released about 3 months ago in Australia, and it's got the power screen, and you can see now it's got the newer style dash. So overall I'm finding it, you know, actually I do find this latest model, I think this is classed as a Euro 5 model, is a you know, nice little bike to ride. And coming out here today, I was sitting on 80, 85 kilometres an hour, no trouble whatsoever. So that's what I like about the Xmaxes, you know, 28 horsepower, bigger wheels on it, they run well, good reliable bike, and can be trusted, you know, to not only take you out on the journey, they also bring you back safely. So they are good and reliable in that one. But overall, we'll just do a pan around it. There you go there. But overall, very nice little scooter to ride. So this part I just pulled up on, there's plenty of this going on the outskirts of Australia. So if you were coming, for example, down this dirt road and you're coming down here and you're over this area here, you could just pull up here, no trouble whatsoever, nobody's going to bother you, and you could pull over. What a perfect little spot just here to have a brew of coffee or tea and a bit of a snack to eat before you carry off on your travels. And then you just head over the railway line there, back onto the main road, and you're ready to carry on. I'm enjoying this experience, and like I said, if you'd like to join me, and by all means, tell me what you want to see and what you don't want to see, leave a comment there, and I'll see if I can accommodate you in that line. Give me a comment too on the colour. Like I said, I class this more of an orange. Doesn't look like a bright red to me, but it's got, when you see it out in the sunlight, it's a bit better look at it. And overall, it's, you know, a very attractive colour. One thing I like about these Xmaxes, they're very well finished scooter. So, you know, there's nothing on it that looks like it's done cheap and nasty. And, you know, they are really well put together. Like the headlights too. Got a couple of accessories coming for this bike shortly, so that should help too. I'll go more into that in detail. If you're thinking about buying an Xmax for the very first time, don't be put off by the seat height, because it is $795 in the seat height itself, but you've got to spread your legs a bit to get on it. But once you get the bike going, it's easier. It's just riding along on a push bike. It's so easy to ride along. It's well behaved. It's just twist and go. Apparently when they run in, they've got a really good top speed, you know, so if the top speed's around 145 or something like that, they have no trouble running along at 100 kilometres an hour at all. Yeah, so I did have the 2024 model. Sold that one because I was waiting for the one to come out with a new dash and power screen, and I like the idea of the new split screen in the one section, like how it sits there now, and compared to the other one had the speedo up the top and all the information down the bottom. So we'll go into more of that later on. You know, anyone's interested in following me along on the channel, that'll be good. So I think that'll wind it up from here. So once again, if you've got this far, I appreciate the fact that you held in there and see what was going on with this particular one. So yeah, so that's what I call the channel, Scooting Australia, to indicate that I'm going to get out there, ride around areas out here and take you to some nice little spots and that, to waterfalls, creeks, all sorts of things like that, show you the native wildlife. And I'll be using the drones and that to help me capture some of this footage, and hopefully it comes along all right. So if that's for you, by all means, give it a chance, sub to the channel, see how we go. And once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch up with you on the next clip. Cheers.